where they routinely score an average of 47 points. It's a first look then at the aristocrats of European rugby and the almost season after season perennial pre-tournament favourites. Toulouse on their own path, but off they go now, marching on, led by Julien Marchand. Available now for Paul Gros. Interesting to see what kind of minutes Dupont will get off the bench, but look at this, inside 3.5 minutes, acres of space.
Sharks, like most South African teams, are quite aggressive at looking at all that space. There's 30 metres of space on the outside. Well executed, lovely.
But he's going to be handed the tiller for the remainder of the season, it seems, at least. Now then, Marchand barreling his way through, manhandling these Sharks, forward pack all the way to the try line. And it's two inside the opening 14 minutes here. The first for Capuzzo out wide, and then straight through the middle go the forward pack. And Julien Marchand gets yet another try, his 26th. They beat scrumming down against the likes of Oxen Chen, Vincent Koch. Different story this afternoon, penalty advantage, and there's a little bit of a gap there. Crowd quick to see it, but he can't quite manage the size or the ballast to force his way over. Marchand may do immeasurably better. Only one winner. Well, he was outgunned. I think there was at least two of them in there against him. To width they go. Ramos, Makazole Mapimpi, hoping that he doesn't have to compound the error, trying to use a little bit of that strength that he has to buy some time. 2 or 3 cheap penalties of their own making for the Sharks here, and it's beautiful, quick hands. Very hard to hit a moving target when it's going that quickly. It didn't go.
They've done it from deep, and they do stretch teams, but just that hands, understanding of when to carry, when to hold your feet, and there's always
building, always moving forward. Now it's a test of character for the Sharks, and they get hands free, and Hatton now with a charge to the line. Mismatch against the covering winger, and he has the size and the power and the balance. And it's a try well taken by the number 8. He came off the bench when these two sides met in Durban a little over 12 months ago. Giannis Podgater is the player to come in for JJ Sheepers. It's a good scrum from the Sharks, and they're going to get penalty advantage. Roll the dice here now. Opportunity knocks for the Durban franchise, and in they go. Scrum halves try, always alert to where the space was, and Toulouse have never played together, quite a few of them in fact, so full credit to them. Now then, around the corner they come, that's lovely. Capuzzo will get there. He only needs a sniff of a chance, a chink of daylight in the defensive line. He's so elusive. Blair Kinghorn has played his last in this game as they go the traditional route. And they're going to go very, very close to the whitewash over on that far side. But they find their radar against Dupont, rather, who's coming off the bench. Sevens Olympian. So they've emptied that Toulouse bench now. Ugo Muller. Here is the lead with an option over the top for Capuzzo, who's on a hat-trick. He'll take some stopping here. Prods it in behind. That is magnificent from the Italian. That's 10 tries in 9 games for club and country now this season. The deftest of little roll on to the bootlaces against the best in the business. Only 20 years of age. What experience it is for a player like that to come here, as Bernard says. Now, can they finish on the front foot with a flourish? That's nice. Sean Smith, oh, that's magnificent. Now, is there support? Superb try. Well, we have been treated to loads of French flair from Toulouse all after. Dupont to set them moving again. Ramos tucks one in for Capuzzo, the hat-trick score. Another good tackle in midfield. Oh, there is numbers here for Toulouse. That struck a Shark's hand on the way through. Banos.
Good pace for Banos.
And still Banos all back inside, and they will finish with a flourish. Teddy Thomas to round things up, and that is so French, so Toulouse. Or at least Ramos does. Never in doubt. The result, the performance, the tries, the score, and indeed to the final, the conversion from Ramos. 8 from 8 from the kicking tee. Work to do surely for Ugo Mola's side, but look at that scoreline. It will tell you all you need to know. 50